Lilimar, hey, congratulations on another season of Cleopatra in Space.
Thank you. Thank you.
It must be really exciting because I have never seen a show get 3 seasons under a year, and you did that.
It is exciting. I mean, all of us, all the actors, even the director and everyone behind the scenes, we weren't really sure how things were going to be presented to the public or where or how. So it was really amazing to see it come out so quickly and have everyone be so excited about it and be able to provide 3 seasons already. So definitely exciting.
With 3 seasons under a year, was some of the seasons done like a long time ago, or did you guys basically like pushed it all through the pandemic 2020 year?
Basically, we actually did the entire show starting almost like late 2018 and early 2019, around there, and we just kind of throughout the whole year just went episode and episode and episode and did the whole thing. So we kind of know what's happening and we know how it ends and everything. Pretty cool. But it's really, really nice that it was put out to fans in a way where they get to see more and more and expect more and have all these seasons to be presented to them.
So, what initially brought you on board to Cleopatra in Space? Were you familiar with the books? Is that why?
So I got initially the audition and I saw Cleopatra in Space, and obviously the name itself called my attention and I was like, okay, what is this? So I went in for the character. I obviously did research that it was a book and that it was written by Mike and everything. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's see where this goes and let's, put a little bit of ourselves into it. And so after being chosen for it, I was like, okay, I gotta see what this adventure is all about. And so I got a bit of the books, kind of got into the fan club and seeing how people react to it. So it was just really cool being able to make this version of Cleo come to life.
From my understanding, this Cleo is actually much different from the books. Am I correct, or is it very similar?
I feel like we have a good balance of, being inspired by Mike's books and that Cleo, and then also bringing this new one just a little bit fresh with a different essence. And I mean, they have the same essence of being a leader and being this young hero and just being fun and seeing the good in everything. But I think it was really cool being able to work as a team and the actors, myself included, bringing ourselves into the characters.
Yeah, talk about more about how you made Cleo, personal for yourself.
I think the first thing I did was like I usually, especially in that moment when I was auditioning for Cleo, I was pretty new to voiceover world. I had only done like maybe 1 or 2 projects before, and they weren't, they were like little guest stars and stuff like that. So I hadn't really found my thing yet. I hadn't really, I was just trying my best and trying to learn and everything. So for Cleo, I went completely natural and I just decided, okay, I'm not gonna try too hard with my voice. I'm not gonna make it squeaky. I'm not gonna make it lower. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna, whatever. Let's just try it out. And it was cool to just use my own voice and use it in a way that was still fresh and different. So the whole time it felt like I was breathing life into her and I was, this different character, but it also had a little bit of my own laugh and excitement and world viewpoints and things like that.
Was it easy to capture that sort of that teen spirit, that teen personality, the sort of like the immaturity and go-to attitude throughout the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, I think I really tapped into, I think Cleo was in a really, really amazing space in that moment. She was 13, 14, her life just changed completely, and coincidentally, my life completely changed when I was about that same age, 13, because that's when I came to LA and had my first job with Nickelodeon. So because of that, now I'm here and I had all the amazing opportunities that I've had thus far and was able to do Cleo and all this stuff. So I think I definitely tapped in to one of the best times in my life and just kind of put that positivity and adventure-seeking nature into her.
So in your opinion, why do you think that Cleo is being a success as it is right now in the past, year?
I think it made us really excited because I was not gonna lie, I was really nervous about it, and I was like, oh gosh, this is my first like big show. I did not expect to be like as big a figure, I think, just as it was. And now it's like, okay, well, we carried this show, we made it with love and excitement and whatever. It's like, oh God, I hope it does well. So I think the main thing is, apart from doing it with so much excitement, and we were all really passionate about the project, and obviously behind Mike's amazing work, it's just the fact that it has humor, I think, for everyone, you know, and it really made me happy to see a show that is for kids and is for family and everything, but it's still just natural. The humor, I never felt like it was forced or like it was this typical, you know, recycled humor, like this type of stuff does well, so let's do it. It was just the writers had this like wickedly funny sense of humor that's like mixing sci-fi and nerdy and also really like dark sometimes, and it's cool seeing that in there. So it just felt natural and laid back, like this is just the way it is. This is just the way aliens like to do jokes, you know?
You know what I love about this? That it's streaming on Peacock rather than like, you know, like on a channel where I would get random episodes and they can't follow the story arc. But
Yeah.
this is probably one of the most highly addictive cartoon shows I have seen that you could just like binge all the way from beginning to end.
Yeah, no, we were excited. All of us really, really wanted it to be on a streaming service. So we were excited that Peacock was like, hey, I like it, let's do it. So it's cool that a lot of people have access to it and are able to see it in a way that's just easy and like, okay, cool, I'm gonna sit down and watch this whole thing back to back. And so yeah, I'm glad that it was that accessible for fans.
Now, of course, the fun fact is you sing the title song to this show. Talk about that. I mean, what was that kind of nerve-wracking, or was that, you know, exciting for you? What's going on?
Kind of. Singing was obvious. I always put it in the back burner. It was always a skill that I had, but was nothing like dancing that I do or just acting or anything else that I do. It was always something that, since I left for a long time and I'm a complete perfectionist to the point where it's just ridiculous, I didn't want to present it. I didn't want to do it anywhere. I always felt bad about it. Didn't find my voice at all. So it was just kind of like, in that moment specifically, that was a time where I was not confident at all in my skills at it. But they just randomly was like, hey, you know, we kind of want to have you in and just sing it. Just sing it. You know, it doesn't matter. Just, we use it, we use it. We don't. You know, nothing to commit you. Just come in and sing it. I was like, okay. So I did it, and they obviously, the team made me feel super comfortable and was so cool working with them and learning from them. And I did not get a notification that they were going to use my voice. I thought they were just going to use somebody else's. And then I went to the premiere we had with, you know, all of our crew and everything, and I brought my mom in. And when the song came on, I was like, Mom, that's me. That's me. Do you hear it? That's my voice. And she's like, ah! So like, it was really exciting. I didn't expect it at all, and I was glad that I pushed myself and did that, because now I'm at a much more, I'm a much better place regarding singing and songwriting. So,
because you did the song, you probably replayed in your head over and over again. You ever get that sick and tired of it?
oh my God. I ended up really liking the theme song, and I was like, hey, they did a great job with this theme song. It's so catchy. And I think it's funny, when I heard my voice, I didn't recognize it at first. I really didn't. And because I just never heard my voice in that type of format. So it was like cool. And then like, whoa, that is me. And then I think the biggest thing that struck me was going on socials and everyone just randomly saying, oh, you know, their commentary about the show, and then, oh, the theme song is so catchy, or I love the theme song. I was like, what? Okay, like, I'm that person that did a catchy theme song. Oh, great.
Are you the type of actress where you're more comfortable seeing yourself on screen or hearing yourself on screen?
I think I've always been, before voice acting, I did just regular on-screen acting, obviously. I think I'm definitely more comfortable and used to seeing myself all together, you know, voice, visuals, everything. So it was cool. It was just really cool seeing my voice do the acting and be a character. And it was something I dreamed since I was a little kid, because I was like, oh my God, imagine that. So it's funny, now that you mention it, that I didn't say my voice was abhorrent and that I hated it. And like, it's like uncomfortable to hear. And I'm like, oh, do I really sound like that? Like, I don't know. I think I've gotten used to it now. So thank you, voiceover.
Excellent. Could you guys just give us a brief preview of that season 3 that is premiering tomorrow? You know, that we're exciting. I like to call it 2.5 because I feel like it's a continuation of the second season.
I hope so. They don't give us much details. I think for this, I'm going to be very careful about my words so I don't do any spoilers. But we're definitely at a point where now, you know, being a hero and being the savior is not a secret anymore. So people are aware of this, and people are aware of Cleo. And now things are a little bit different with the way we do things. And Cleo has to handle not only that, but also just everything that goes on within their friendship group and within their team. There's going to be a lot of things that maybe distract them and make things harder for them regarding the challenge and their goals. So it's definitely going to be a fun ride in the 3rd season, seeing so much action, so much getting to that boss level of like, oh, the villain's right there type of deal, but also balancing that, you know, we're still in high school and we're balancing dating and friendships and insecurities. So
excellent. Well, I have one last question, and this is an important one because you guys introduced a new character called Mijos in the 2nd season. Have you asked DreamWorks to actually come up with a doll for you and give you one?
Yes, when we were recording it, we were like, we need a Mijo doll, plushie, whatever. I'm like, I need it. I have so many oh my god, I have so many plushies. It's ridiculous. It's like just my entire bed, and I have like Pokemon ones and all these ones. I'm like, I need a Mijos. Like, it's just so yeah. I've sent an email. I've put in the request. So all of us kind of came together and we're like, we'd like a Mijos, please and thank you.
That is excellent. If they ever come up with that, I would love that plush doll too.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. Hey, thank you for speaking with me. It's so exciting. Can't wait to binge the rest of season 3, and I'm looking forward to more seasons of Cleopatra in Space. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much.